Okay, guys. Today we are going to do a quick one with quick civil series. Okay, let's see. I want to show you the very good side of quick civil series. Why it is called quick civil series, because it's very quick. Okay. All right. So quickly, I want to show you a design I did with AutoCAD. So this is a design of a shop. You can see there are altogether 6 shops. This is the ground floor. You can see from shop 1 to shop 6. You can also see the staircase. This is the staircase. So we're coming from here up to this point. Okay. Let me quickly show that so you can see. So all the way from here to here to here. Okay. All right, so this is it. Let me change this to green and also reduce the size. All right, so this is it. This is the shop, just like you've seen here, and this is ground floor. Okay, this is ground floor. These are all the open veranda for each of the shops. Okay, this is first floor. It's the same thing. This is the first floor. This is the staircase. From here you can access every part of the shop. And then again we have the second floor. So it's all together 2 suspended floor. Okay, 2 suspended floors. Alright. So when I did my paneling, this is what I have from grid line center lines of these shops. Okay, so you can see the grid lines are from center to center. When you're doing your paneling for your structural design, you take the center grid lines of your structure. Okay. So this is it, and don't forget, when you're doing this, you don't consider windows and all of that. So everything is blocked, everything is closed. So you can see here I have all the panels from 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is for the staircase, just everything just the way you're seeing. These are the different veranda for each of the shops. Okay, all right, so I'm going to take this to my quick civil series. So but before I do that, I'm going to copy this into a new page. Okay, because I'm going to be exporting this into the quick civil series. So I open a new page, AutoCAD page, open. Then I'm going to paste this here. Okay, it's been pasted, but you can't see because of the screen size. So you just type Z, enter, A, enter. That is for zoom all. So let me activate the line weight so you can see it here. All right. So this is what I'm going to be taking to quick civil series. All right. So this is it, and these are all the dimensions, just the way you've seen it. So we are taking this to quick civil series. So quickly, I'm going to save this as a DXF file. So save as DXF file. Okay, I want to save it on my desktop, so I'll call this quick. The name is just quick, so we'll find quick on our desktop later. So save. So we've done this, so we can shut this down. Okay, no need saving again. Alright, so this is it. So let's go to quick civil series and see how we can quickly do this within few minutes. Okay, let's see actually why they call it quick civil series, if actually it's quick. Alright, so I minimize this. Let me refresh my page. So I'm going to be launching the quick civil series software. Okay, so I've got my quick civil series here. So I click on that. Quick structure. So you can see modeling, design, detailing, and quantity. This software will give you 4 things together. Okay, so this is the page. So I'll quickly go to File, New Project. Okay, new project has opened. So the next thing is going to be asking me is to change the default settings. Okay, so would you like to change default settings now? And I say yes. All right, so this is a shop. Okay, so I need to know the exact imposed load to use for the shop. Okay, so if this is a shop, I'm not supposed to use 1.5 kilonewton for my live load because it's not a residential apartment, it's a commercial building. So I'm going to be using for this design, I'm going to be using 2.5. Okay, finishing, I'll leave it as 1.2. Partition allowance, I'll leave it as it is. Your soil bearing capacity, just like I always say, must be determined by your soil investigation. Okay, so you have to do a soil investigation to know the soil bearing capacity. That will not only give you soil bearing capacity, it will give you other parameters of the soil, but for this purpose, this is what is most important to us. So I'm going to be using 150. If for the purpose of this design. And then the slab and beam design FCU, this is the characteristic strength of concrete, this is the compressive strength of that concrete. So I'm using 25 Newton per millimeter square. And then for my FY, which is the tensile strength of my steel, I'm using 410. Okay, it's better to use lower value. Okay, I can decide to even use grade 20 here. Let me use grade 20. But the structural specification for concrete structure, the specification for concrete structure, the grade is minimum of grade 25, not grade 20. So let me take that back to grade 25. Okay, so it's not grade 20, it's grade 25. Okay. Alright, so I now go to column and foundation design FCU, the same thing. So I'm going to be using the same concrete grade for my foundation. I'm also going to be using the same steel grade for my foundation. Okay. Depth of panel, what is going to be the depth of my slab? Each of those panel I'm using 150 mm. Depth of beam, my beam I want to use 450 mm. Then the breadth of beam shouldn't be, for my case I don't want to use anything that is wider than the block width, so 225, which is 9 inches. Then floor height, this largely depends on me. What is going to be the floor height of this building? Okay, so let's say the height of this building is 3 meters. That's what I'm going to use for this shop. Then including the slab thickness, which is 150. So I'm going to leave this by default. Okay, column section, I want you to use by default 225 by 225 for all my columns. Unit weight of walls, since I'm going to be using sandcrete blocks, Olo sandcrete blocks of 9 inches, the unit weight is 2.87. Then density of concrete, you can decide to use 25, you can decide to use 40. I think we have this, it's a slight different when you're dealing with Euro code and when you're dealing with BS code. Alright, so that's primarily the main thing. Most of these things are repetition of what we've already discussed here. And don't just bother about this for now, okay? Just apply changes. Alright, so first step done. The next step we're going to do is we go to file again. We say import AutoCAD DXF floor layout. I want to import that DXF file. Okay, so I click on this. Yes. Don't forget we saved it on the desktop. So we are going to be looking for quick. So this is quick. Then we open it. Would you like to continue? So it's asking me again, do you want to change the depth of this and that and that? You can, if you made mistake before, you can still come back, to still change. But I think I'm okay. So apply changes. So give it a few times. Good. Everything is here, just the way we did it. So quickly what I want to do now is let me zoom out, go to view, zoom, let me increase the scale so you can see it. Good. So that's it. Okay, just the way I named it, P1, P2, P3, P4, all of that. P1, okay, the naming here is different, P1, P2, P3, P4. Okay, so this is it, just the same way we have it on our AutoCAD screen. Okay, you can see that there. Alright, so when you click on this, you come to your right, you see all the dimension for the panel, 4725, okay, 4725, which is the height here, okay, by width, 3725. So you can quickly check from your AutoCAD, 4725, 3725. So we are good to go. Okay, so that's that. So quickly, before we proceed, we are going to change this. Don't forget, this is the panel for your staircase. So you click on this, you come to the property, object property, and go to the panel type, and you click on staircase void. It's staircase, so it's void. Okay, so it has to be open. So this landing will still remain the way it is. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing there. So the next thing we are going to do now is okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing now is quickly we are going to define the slab support conditions. Okay, the support conditions. So like this, if you look at this, this is two adjacent edges discontinuous. Okay, the essence of this is for the software to know the exact moment coefficient factor to use during the calculation for the moment. Okay, so I select this, then I come here again to the property. Then when I click here, I'm going to see two adjacent edges discontinuous. Okay, I select that, I go to the next one, then I go again to panel edge condition. This is panel edge condition. I come again and I say one short edge discontinuous, because one short edge is discontinuous. So you do that for all the panels. Okay, you do that for all of them. This is two adjacent edges discontinuous, so let me do that, two adjacent edges. So that is that. All right, so I haven't done this. When you're done with this, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to generate the number of floors. So don't forget, this is two suspended floors. Okay, but before we do that, we are going to first of all establish our beam. So you go to modeling. Okay, when you go to modeling, you go to create new beam stroke span. So when you click on this, you see the beams and everything has been automatically created. Okay, you can see the beams here. Any beam you don't like, you can delete, then stretch the other one. So, but this is good for me. Okay, so this is good for me. You can see the beam description. Everything is being written on each of the beams, just like that. So after this, I can now go ahead to say, okay, I want to make this 2 stories. Okay, so you go to copies to create floor. Okay, then copies to create multiple floor because I want to create 2 extra floors. So I click on that. So when we come here, okay, now I want to have 2 suspended floor, but the roof, you know, the roof level is going to also be considered as a floor. Okay, that is why it is 3. You know, it's supposed to be 2, but because of the roof beams, okay, so I'm going to be leaving this as 3. And now the depth of roof beam, because it's not carrying any slab, so I'm just leaving the depth of the roof beam as 300, depth of roof the breadth of the roof beam as 225. Then roof GK, you check this from your code. Roof live load 1.5, then roof dead load 0.75. These are all additional. This is additional dead load, and this is just additional dead load. Sorry, this is GK. Okay, GK is for dead load, then QK is for live load. Okay, so this is just additional we are adding, because by the time you factor the weight of the wood, you factor the weight of nail and all of that, you shouldn't be having anything more than 1.5 per particular square meter. Okay, then this is roof QK. QK, we are talking about roof live. Roof live load, we are talking about for Nigeria, we're talking about the rain. Okay, also talking about human load, maybe during maintenance and all of that. Okay, so this is very, very sufficient. All right, so once you're done with that, you click on copy and create multiple floors. Yes, yes. Just give it a little time. It's going to create those multiple floors. Good. So all the floors have been created immediately. All of them have been created immediately. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. When we are done, we close it. All right. So having done this, if you come here, you see ground floor. When you move one more time, you move by the arrow, you see first floor. You click again, the arrow again, you see second floor. And when you click again, you see roof level, just like I said initially. So on this roof level, we're going to do something quickly. Go to tools, then go to view, sorry, then you zoom out a little, take 150. Okay, so we are going to change all this panel to roof panel, because if we leave it like this, it's going to be using slab load on the roof. Okay, so imagine a slab load on already we've already factored in some load on the beams already, okay, for the roof load, and you're having a slab load on it again. It's going to be excessive. So you click on the first one, you come here to the property, you select, and not here, you come to panel type. Okay, panel type, roof panel. All right, so you don't need to click them one after the other. We can share the property to all of them. Okay, you come to tools, come to where is it, we want to copy that, modify. Okay, so you come to match property, match panel property. So you click on the one you want to match, then click on the other guys just to distribute it exactly the way you want it. So you can see what I'm doing, including the staircase. At this point, there is no staircase, it's roof. Okay. All right, so we are done with that. So you escape. Okay, so we are done with this. So the next thing we are going to do, let me just take you back one more so you can see the other floors and up down to the ground floor. So the next thing we are going to do now is we are going to do a quick design. Okay, this is where the quickness comes in. Okay, you can see even in the modeling, it doesn't take any time. All right, so we are going to go into the analysis and the proper design itself, even up to detailing. Let's further see how quick this thing is. Okay, so right, so quickly you go to design. When you go to design, if you want to do your design, you know, one after the other without having to go through the quick design, you can click on load structure, analyze structure, design structure. Okay, but I don't want to pass through this process, so I just go to automatic design and I click. Alright, so I click on yes. It's going to check if there are errors. Start automatic design. Yes. Good. So you see, good. No comment, error found in the modeling, meaning my modeling is good. There is no error, there is no mistake. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Analyze beam. You can always take your time to read what it's asking you. Okay, I'm already used to it, so I know all the information is asking. So definitely what you'll be asking, all you'll be answering is yes, 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 all true. So analyzing column. Okay, so I click on yes. Designing structure, yes. Designing slab, yes. Designing beam, yes. Designing columns, yes. Would you like to set floor panel reinforcement specification limit? Yes. So minimum bar for my slab, okay. For my slab is 12 mm. The minimum bar spacing 125. Maximum bar diameter shouldn't be more than 12 mm. Maximum bar spacing 200. Okay, so you can always go through this, all right. Then apply changes, yes. Then for my beams, minimum bar diameter for beam is 12 mm. You can decide to make this 16. In fact, I'm going to leave mine 16. Okay, minimum top bar to 16. I don't want anything 12 there. Okay, then you can always leave other ones. Okay, you can also change your minimum link diameter if you don't want to use 8 mm. So modify depth of beam if necessary. Okay, but do this for only the affected beams. Don't forget that. Apply changes. Yes. Alright, so setting column sizing option. I think I'm okay. 225, 225. That is the minimum, maximum 900 by 900. Okay, maximum 225 by 300. Don't design anything more than that for me, please. Then maximum for circular column 600. Okay, you may not even get there, but it's important to do that. Okay, so minimum bar diameter for my column. Please don't use anything less than 16 mm for me, and this and that. Okay. All right, minimum link diameter y8. So I can choose y10. Let me use y10 for my column reinforcement link. Okay. Okay. Creating foundation. So now we are in foundation. Yes. Yes. Sizing pad footing. Yes. Okay. Minimum base thickness is 250. Okay, so minimum base thickness 250. Okay, this is the minimum for the base thickness. Okay, you can decide to use 225. That's 9 inches. It all depends on you. And it all depends on the load you're expecting from the building. Okay, so that's it. So yes, we move. Staircase design, take note of this. It will not do the detailing, but it will do the design for you. So yes. All right, number of steps. Okay, okay, so number of step 10. So you can further confirm how many number of steps we have for our staircase. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That is for the riser, for the going. Okay, for the first flight. Okay, so let's go back here. All right, height of riser, that's we're talking about the step itself. Okay, 150. Width of thread is 300, but I use 275, so you take note. In my design is 275, don't forget. Then this is the waist thickness of the staircase, 150. Width of staircase is 975. Always take note of this. Whatever you have in your staircase, you bring it in here. Imposed load for this staircase is 1.5. Okay, 1.5. Since we are looking at the shop, we may be having a lot of people, applying this staircase at the time. So I'm still going to be using 2.5. Okay, finishing, there is nothing like finishing on this, so 1 is okay. There's no much finishing on the staircase, so 1 is good. All right, so design load for this, as I'm putting the values, you can see this was actually changing. So you can see the ultimate design load 12.96, almost 13. All right, so insert staircase, yes. Okay, the design has been done, the calculation sheet has been calculated, but you will not see the detailing. So when you're done with that, you click on close, then you go ahead, detail foundation, good. Now something is happening behind. Okay, something is happening behind there. I'm detailing my design now. I'm done I'm done with the analysis, I'm done with the design itself. Now I'm into detailing. So detailing column, yes, do that for me. You can see it on the background. Detailing floor arrangement, that will also appear shortly. It's calculating. Yeah, that has been done. The slab reinforcement detailing has been done. Detailing floor arrangement, yes. So this is why they call this quick civil series, because it's very quick. Okay, if you check here, you see what is going on there. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so this is my calculation sheet. Okay, I can decide to change some things in the calculation sheet. The paper size is A3, sorry, it's A4, and it is portrait. Okay, so I can decide to select the number of panels I want to prepare calculation sheet for, because in most cases, if you're having a whole lot of the building is large and the number of floors are many, it may be a problem, printing a very large, sheet of calculation sheet. Okay, you can just select critical panels, critical columns, critical beams, and do your whatever thing with it. So set calculation sheet title information. Here you can set designed by who, what is the code. I'm using BS 811097. Okay, check by, you put the name here, so check by you that is watching this. Designed by, okay, so designed by here, designed by CADME. Okay, made by CADME. Okay, so you can check other information here. So that's just the thing I'm going to be putting there. Then okay, prepare calculation sheet. That's what you click on. Prepare calculation sheet. So it's preparing the calculation sheet. You can see it is behind me. Okay, so I'm going to be doing the exportation now. So they said export all design calculation sheet to PDF. Yes, I need it. I'm going to be using Nitro PDF to do this exportation. Okay, so just give it a little time. Then I want to save this in my desktop because I created a folder for this quick tutorial. Okay, so the name is document. I call it quick tutorial. That's why I'm saving everything to save. So just give it a little time. You can see the number of pages, so many. Okay, so that's done. So the next thing is export all design calculation sheet to AutoCAD DXF. Is it really important? Okay, you can still accept. Yes. Okay, so we come here again. Cal sheet. Okay, cal sheet. That's for calculation sheet. Save. So that is done. Before you continue, please note this operation put all drawing page into title block. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to put all the drawing page into title block. Okay, so we go ahead. Yes. Let me minimize this. Okay, foundation layout. This is where we are starting from. This is the range. Select range. So I'm going to be starting from foundation layout down to concrete volume. Okay, you can also edit the title block information just like we did the other time. Okay, check by you. All right, if you have consultants, you can put them here. Address, consultant phone number, design date, you can put this there. Okay, designed by CADME. Okay, drawn by CADME. So you can go through other informations there. Okay, when you're done with that, you close and you click on OK. Edit drawing sheet lock and font settings. If you want to change the font settings, you can come here and change the font setting, but I'm not going to do this now because of time. All right, so okay, just give it a little time. It's still loading. Nitro PDF. That's where we want to change, take all the drawings to. I'll go back to Quick Civil Series. This is going to be document 2. This is the drawing itself. Save. So the good thing here is it's going to save the drawing for you in PDF, and it's also going to export it to AutoCAD with the DXF file format. So this one now is export all design drawing sheet to AutoCAD. Okay, yes. All right, you see what I was telling you? So while I am still working, the PDF one has been created, and you can see how beautiful this looks. Okay, it's putting it already into a title block sheet for me. All right, so you can see that. You can see the information I also put. You can check below here. Let's check the information. Designed by CADME, designed by CADME, drawn by CADME, checked by you. All the information I did, just exactly, you can see them here. You can also see the foundation layout, everything done for me already. Okay, you can now see the foundation detailing, everything done for me already. I didn't do this, the software did all of this. Okay, you can see how beautiful and clean this looks. Okay, you can also see the title for each of them, first floor general arrangement. So everything perfectly done for you, already done for you. This is the beam detailing, done for you. So I'm going to just go through. You can see the detailing for the slab, perfectly done, everything perfect. This is why they call it Quick Civil Series. I love this software. When I want to do a quick job, I'm dealing with some smaller, designs. I love using them. Okay, it's a beautiful software. So let's just keep this. Let's go to the AutoCAD part. So I'm exporting to AutoCAD now. The drawing. This one now is drawing. Save. Give it a little time. Creating formatted AutoCAD DXF file. Yes, sir. Okay. Drawing 2. Okay. So we just give it a little time. So the software is done. So this one is the software itself. Okay. This is the software window itself. Let me increase the scale. This is the software window itself. Okay. Alright. So you can go back and forth. You can be checking things out one after the other. So I'm done with this. Let me close it. Now let me go to my AutoCAD and open that file. Open. Don't forget desktop, and we called it quick tutorial. This is it. Okay, then you select DXF. Alright, so let's check this out. Drawings 2, open. Sorry, we didn't get that right. Let's go back. Open. I think it should be this. Open. Okay, so this is it. Okay, you can shut down your grid lines. You can shut down the grid line. So in the AutoCAD part, it's a little scattered, it's not that well arranged, so you can do the arrangement yourself. You can do the further arrangement yourself by just placing them correctly the way you want them. But don't forget, the one in our PDF exporting, the one we exported with PDF is so perfectly done. Okay, so you can reposition this. All right, you can reposition this. So this is it. This is the entire detailing. So you can do your few editing. So just like we said, designed by blah 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 and all of that. Everything is here. Everything is here. Okay. You can see the roof beam arrangement. You can see it there. You can also see the thickness, 300 for the beams. Okay. Alright, so you can see the steel quantity table. Steel quantity table is going to give you summary of bar bending schedule, total tonnage of steel, give you length and everything you need. Okay, so it's not just about the steel itself, it's also going to give you the quantity for your formwork, also going to give you the quantity for your concrete volume. So the software is that sweet, okay, when it comes to this information. So this one is concrete volume. It's going to give you concrete volume for each of them, each of the beam, each of them and their dimension. It's going to calculate the total quantities for you. Okay, so let me just move quickly to the summary. So you can do total surface area of formwork. You can see it here. Okay, now surface area to formwork. Okay, this is it. Concrete volume itself, this is it. Dimension and sizes for the column itself. You can see everything is here. So this software is a breakthrough, sincerely speaking. This is just a way of promoting this software because I really love good things. Okay, and if you want to get this software, you can DM me. I can guide you on how to get it. Okay, it's very cool. Okay, so let me quickly again go open the one we have with PDF already, the one that was saved with PDF for us. Let me go where is quick. Okay, first let me open the calculation sheet. Beautiful. So this is the calculation sheet. Okay, impose load, everything the way we did. This is basic design information. Don't forget the code I specified, made by CADME, checked by you, just the same thing we did there. All the design parameters are here, just like we selected. Okay, then first floor element panel 1, you can see all the design information for panel 1. Okay, thickness of slab, characteristic, imposed load, everything the way I did choose them. Okay, even up to foundation, everything is calculated for you. This is your beam. Okay, you can also see the shear force and bending moment. Okay, for your beams, everything is good. So this software is really good, really good. I will tell you, it's a wonderful software. Okay, so having checked that, let me quickly go to the second one. We want to check the design itself, the one the software arranged for us. Let's quickly check it out. So this is it. So let's be checking one after the other. You can see well arranged for you. You can see it. Everything is perfectly arranged for you. So you can just print directly. You don't need to do much of editing. That's why it's called quick. Okay, so the only thing you will need to do the detailing for yourself is the staircase. You just go to the calculation sheet and you check the parameters, check the provisions, and quickly do your detailing. So this is all the quantity, everything arranged for you perfectly. Okay, total number of pages is 53, so you can print this directly and submit as your calculation sheet. Okay, as your design. Okay, then you print the calculation sheet itself. The calculation sheet should be very voluminous. Let me check the quantity, the number of pages. So for calculation sheet 159. Wow, that's crazy, man. All right, so we have come to the end of this class. Okay, so for those who have interest in structural design, don't forget to follow CADME. Subscribe to CADME. I also have another channel where I talk about engineering stuff. Okay, that one is basically engineering stuff. I discuss a lot about engineering designs, QA, QC, a whole lot of stuff like that. So that one is called Akboroko Engineer. You can check me out on TikTok. You can check me out on YouTube. You're gonna find me there. You can also check me on Facebook, Akboroko Engineer. Same thing with CADME. CAD made easy. Okay. So see you guys in my next episode. Thank you very much.